Good Tuesday, everyone. Thanks for stopping by Garden State Weather and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, providing superior forecasting for the northern mid-Atlantic region 24 hours a day. I'm forecaster Robert Smith with the video forecast discussion for this Tuesday. Another beautiful morning here, the last Tuesday of the month of August 2014. Another gorgeous morning out there today. Little areas of fog across interior sections of northwestern New Jersey, also portions of Pennsylvania. There's a fog advisory out for patchy fog across central Pennsylvania. That's going to expire shortly. Temperatures this morning at sunrise in the upper 50s to the low and mid 60s just about everywhere. And the winds are very light and calm out of the north or northwest this morning. And the dew points are also comfortable in the mid to the upper 50s across the region. Morning pass of the visible satellite imagery this morning shows lots of dry air, clear skies across the New Jersey, New York, Philadelphia, basically the entire northeastern and middle Atlantic. Good news as high pressure is in control. You can find that in our blacks and slight grays here and reds here as high pressure is in control of our weather with sinking air and very warm temperatures coming up for this afternoon and again on Wednesday into the 80s right away from the immediate coast. Temperatures could even approach 90 in a few spots by tomorrow afternoon. The continuation of ragweed, chenopod's, and nettle today. Also, the lower ranges of the dew points and higher temperatures will allow for moderate dispersal of pollen today. It's on the medium to high side at 9.6. It's very high on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of this week. And there's a few patchy areas of fog across interior New Jersey and also portions of Pennsylvania. This fog advisory here is going to be for some patchy dense fog early this morning, which is reducing visibilities to a quarter to 3/4 of a mile, and that's going to expire very shortly. Same thing for interior portions of Virginia and Western Virginia this morning. We have no watches, warnings, or advisories, and no airport delays here in the New Jersey, New York, Philadelphia metropolitan area this morning. Latest information this morning on Hurricane Cristobal this morning, and the latest information is it's still a Category 1 storm. Maximum winds are about 75 miles an hour with wind gusts to 90 miles an hour, and basically it's still forecasted to move to the north by all the forecast models and away from the Bahamas today and west of the Bermuda region by tomorrow morning, and that's going to continue to have impacts on rainfall. And as of 5 a.m. this morning, the center of Hurricane Cristobal was located about 26 north, 71.9 degrees west. It's moving to the north at about 12 miles an hour, and it will continue to move to the north-northeast during today, and then turn more to the northeast with a gradual increase in forward speed during the next 48 hours. And on this track, the center of Cristobal will continue to move away from the Bahamas today and pass to the west and north of Bermuda on Wednesday. Maximum sustained winds at 75 miles an hour. Hurricane force winds extend outward to 45 miles, and tropical storm force winds extend outward to 205 miles. And the minimum central pressure by the Hurricane Hunter plane was 987 millibars, 29.15 inches. Cristobal expected to produce additional rain of 1 to 3 inches over the Turks and Caicos Islands and southeastern Bahamas. And with this ongoing rainfall, Cristobal also expected to produce additional rainfall amounts of 2 to 4 inches over Bermuda. Tropical storm conditions are possible on Bermuda by Wednesday afternoon. Now, with this in mind, Cristobal is expected to pass about 500 miles southeast of our forecast region by tomorrow night, and this will increase the wave heights and long period swells, with the waves increasing to 4 to 6 feet on the open ocean and long periods of swells of 12 to 16 seconds. Right now, we don't have any small craft advisories, but they may be required on Wednesday. And it's a perfect day to go to the beach today. Sunshine along the New Jersey and Delaware beaches today. Temperatures will be running in the mid 70s at both beaches. East winds at about 5 to 10 miles an hour. East swells at around 3 feet. Water temperatures are right around 73, 74 degrees. The UVI index is high. You're going to need sunscreen, and there is a moderate risk of rip currents. Wind and wave action will continue to pound the area over the next couple of days as a result of the distant but offshore Cristobal. And the next low tide will be at 2:40 at Atlantic City and at 2:53 this afternoon at Rehoboth Beach. Another beautiful day for flying this morning, and that's going to continue throughout the area during today with VFR conditions. There could be some patchy ground fog this morning and seen on some of the observation stations here, but that'll be burning off very shortly. A light south to southwest flow is expected with wind speeds generally under 10 knots during today. and less than that tonight. Outlook for Wednesday and Wednesday night, mainly VFR, a low or slight chance of a shower or thunderstorm in the afternoon and evening from around Reading and Allentown and Trenton northward. Thursday through Saturday, again, VFR conditions, so that's good news. Newark this morning, 69 degrees, dew point 64, humidity 84%. The wind is variable at 6 out of the north or northeast actually, and a few clouds at about 25,000 feet this morning. VFR conditions in place. Philadelphia 2, 71, dew point 60, humidity 68%, visibility better than 10 miles. VFR conditions in place. Morning surface chart from weatherroanoke.com. A digital atmosphere software shows our cold front slicing through the upper Great Lakes this morning with the upper trough still to the north and west, and high pressure and control at the center here, right over the New Jersey, New York, Philadelphia metropolitan area this morning. And the winds will back around more to the south and southwest in the mid and upper levels of the atmosphere, and also at the surface from interior sections toward the coast. So this is going to mean temperatures today and tomorrow, both days, in the mid and upper 80s. Could touch 90 in a few spots across interior and urban areas tomorrow afternoon, especially around Trenton, Philadelphia, Newark, and New York City, for example. So far, we've only had one 90-degree day in Central Park, New York this month, and really only reached 85 degrees on one occasion since August 11th, but looks like that could be broken before the month is over. Morning, Google Earth Streamline analysis. A couple areas of high pressure here, or low pressure, off of the eastern United States into the Atlantic here. Large high pressure system, our Bermuda high, well out into the Atlantic here. A few disturbances of low pressure, and here is Cristobal moving away from the Bahamas today and towards Bermuda by tonight and tomorrow morning. We have beautiful weather with high pressure and control over the mid-Atlantic states, and a cold front now entering the upper Great Lakes with the upper trough here swinging in from central and northern United States. And this will mean a warm air mass in place for the next 24 to 48 hours. And after that, temperatures are going to rise or be a little bit below normal, but very comfortable conditions setting up for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and most of Sunday as well. NamWharf composite reflectivity forecast from Penn State's Ewald site. Lots of sunshine today, and expecting that temperatures to be basically running in the mid to the upper 80s. Could be a few clouds around interior sections, and those clouds will dissipate as high pressure moves off the coast and we get a more of an onshore flow across the region. Here's our weak cold front approaching from the north and west. I should say it's weak, but there could be some showers and thunderstorms that populate the area Wednesday afternoon into Wednesday evening, and then those die off. The upper trough comes through, scattered clouds in the north sections on Thursday, much cooler temperatures too. This area here on Thursday will be running generally in the upper 70s to around 80 degrees. Very comfortable air coming in. Latest model guidance from the GFS. High pressure and control. Here is Cristobal moving away from the Bahamas, continuing with the heavy rain across the Bahamas, Turks and Caicos Islands, heading towards the west side or the north side of Bermuda by tomorrow morning. It still remains offshore, but close enough past, about 500 miles to the southeast of us by tomorrow night. And that means the rip currents, the wave action, and also the long period swells will increase. So small craft advisories probably going to be needed, maybe even red flags at the coast for tomorrow afternoon into portions of Thursday as this accelerates into the northwestern Atlantic. And then high pressure builds in across the region as a weak cold front moves through the region on Wednesday night. High pressure builds in with lots of dry air and cool, comfortable conditions across the region on Thursday and Friday. Some scattered cloud cover and dry conditions overall as we head into the weekend. Frontal system and trough approaching from the northwest. Probably not getting in here until about late Sunday afternoon or Sunday evening. Most of Saturday should be dry. Sunday should be star microphone, I'll tell you. Anyway, as that moves through, then high pressure builds in again across the region for the first week of September. But then we have to watch out for this, because this is what the National Hurricane Center has been monitoring too, well out into the Atlantic. This is, or could be, what is tropical storm or hurricane. Looks more like a tropical disturbance here on the model guidance here, and this would be for late next week. This could be Dolly, and Dolly might infect the southeastern United States, and we'll just pay attention to that as we move through the forecast period. So really, basically what we have to be concerned about today is the heat and humidity that will be increasing, especially by late this afternoon and tomorrow, especially. So do hydrate, and if you are going to the beaches, remember, you have a fantastic Tuesday. For Garden State weather and Garden State